Hello everyone, my name is Alecia Lott. Welcome to my channel about journaling and goal setting. So part of goal setting is not just thinking about what you want to do over the course of the next week or the next year, but also thinking about those really big things that you want to do over the course of your life and just thinking about everything that you'd like to do before you die. Mine is not called a bucket list. I do think that name is kind of morbid, let's be honest. Just thinking about things that you want to just check off a list before you die. So I went ahead and just called mine shit I want to do. So same concept, different name. So these in the Sharpie marker are just ideas that I have. I just write them down really quick. So I do want to actually do these things. I don't want to just write them. So I've started in pencil just thinking of different questions that I should ask myself so that I can help myself plan for the future. Ride El Chepe. El Chepe is actually a nickname for the Chihuahua Pacific Railway, and this is a passenger train that runs kind of diagonally through northern Mexico, and it goes through the Chihuahuan Desert, and it actually stops in the Copper Canyon of Mexico. So I hear that it's just these beautiful, breathtaking views, and you have different stops along the way, and you can kind of get to know people who live in these different villages, and there are a lot of tunnels and bridges and just a lot of cool things to see along the way. I have never actually taken a passenger train, so that would be just a totally new experience for me. I love Mexico. I actually lived in Mexico. I lived in Tijuana for a year and a half, 2 years roughly. I speak Spanish and I have vacationed in Mexico a bunch of times. So yes, I would love to do this. I think it would just be a unique experience in Mexico. So what I wrote, what will I do along the way? And what will I do or see along the way? And how long is this trip? Like just starting to kind of plan out the more important details of that trip instead of just saying, oh, I want to ride El Chepe. What does that mean? Next one is I wrote hold a bat. I like bats. I am a big nerd and I just think they're really cute. I'll say they're cute. I think that they are like dogs or cats. Some of them are cute. Some of them are not so cute and look a little scary. So it just depends. But I think they're adorable. And I just want to hold one. But then I did some research and I realized that that's probably not realistic to actually get to, for a person who doesn't work at a zoo or something like that, to get to hold a bat. So I have tried to manage my expectations a little bit on that. I think it would be enough to maybe see a bat up close, or maybe go to a place where there are a lot of bats and just watch them fly around. That would be cool. Do something with bats. And where? And maybe I go to a bat cave. And which country do I need to go to? So I'm thinking somewhere in South America. So I will do more research on that. But I haven't worked out any of the finer details there. That's okay. We're just dreaming and putting down ideas right now. The next one. Who was Josephine Baker? The first African-American woman to appear in a major motion pictures. She was a singer. She was a dancer. If you've ever seen anyone wearing a skirt that's made of bananas, random, that was actually her influence. And that was kind of this iconic symbol of the 1920s. And then she just keeps going. Like, there's just so many different lives that she had. I'm such a fangirl, can you tell? She became a very famous singer, dancer, actress in France. And then in World War II, she became a spy for France. So because she was an actress and she was famous, she could get into all these exclusive parties with Germans, and they didn't think anything of it. They said, oh, she's an actress, whatever. And they would tell her all this stuff. And that helped France in World War II. And she was also a civil rights activist. Also, she adopted 12 children, and she had a castle in southern central France. She was Beyonce before Beyonce, and she was Angelina Jolie with all those children before Angelina Jolie. So she, to me, is just everything. So I'd like to go to this castle and just see it and kiss the ground. I don't know. Next one is to go to a random place and just show up at the airport and just pick a city. So I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Up in the Air with George Clooney, but I will tell you the sexiest thing that George Clooney has ever done in his entire career. There's a scene in Up in the Air where he just goes to the airport and he just looks up at the destination board, and they don't show after that, but you can tell he's just going to pick a random place and just go there. And I was just like, that is hot. I want to do that. Yes. Live in Los Angeles for 3 months and take skating lessons 5 days a week. I think that would be magical. Los Angeles is probably the skating capital of the US. Being in Los Angeles, having that weather that I can just go outside every day, and I would like to maybe hire someone to teach me, maybe have a tutor, a skating instructor every day for 5 days a week while I'm there. That would be amazing, and just up my level with my roller skating. Go on a writing retreat. Don't know where. That's okay. I think it would be great to be able to just take a week or 2 weeks and just write, not have any phones, not have any computers. I'm not a creative writer really, but I would like that opportunity to just be able to be in a quiet place, somewhere remote, where I could just write and focus on being creative. Host a writing retreat. So yes, that is further in the future. I want to probably not so much a writing retreat, more of a journaling retreat. I think it would be a transformative experience to have a journaling retreat. We'd go somewhere out in the woods. It would be glamping though. I'm not building a tent or anything like that. Don't worry. Like maybe some journaling workshops, and we do some kind of crafty stuff and maybe some yoga. These are the things for my bucket list. Please tell me in the comments what are some things on your bucket list or on your shit I want to do list, and we will discuss. All right. Upside down wave. Goodbye.